McCheese. To some, he is but a sign of yesteryear, a pathetic sight as far as the eye can go. But Mayor McCheese has proven time and time again that he is a mascot for the ages. If there's one thing I hate, it's literal slander. And the citizens of McDonaldland have gotten some flack. So let's discuss Mayor McCheese, why he is so cool, and where to go from here. Now, his head is a burger. That much is certain. And if there's one thing I want you to remember, it's to subscribe and hit the notification bell. As I was saying, his head is a burger. Just ask my friend Me Blue Jay from TikTok.
His head is a burger.
It's a design choice that makes me very happy. The little hat is a nice touch, and the purple suit is very welcome. But this goes beyond fashion and design. At his core, Mayor McCheese represents something we can all relate to. Have you ever been in charge of something, such as a group assignment or babysitting a baby? Well, much like all the other McDonaldland inhabitants, there's a little bit of Mayor McCheese in each of our personalities. You've got Ronald, the smiling happy face. You've got the Hamburglar, the urge to cause destruction and chaos in an otherwise peaceful environment. There's Grimace, he's purple and stands there. But of course, it's our Mayor McCheese in us that creates rules that we abide by and follow in our day-to-day life. In other words, every McDonald's customer is a culmination of the mascots, Mayor McCheese being the most important, kind, and humble. But so what if Mayor McCheese is kind? What about him makes him kind? Well, his head is a burger, for one. Just ask my friend Melon Dragon 707.
Noah, I don't want to be part of your video. I just sent you the number of a specialist. There's nothing wrong with needing help.
And this may lead to the question, well, what about Officer Big Mac? His head is a burger. I don't hate him, believe it or not. I think he's cool. But his head has two patties, which I find redundant. Mayor McCheese keeps it simple. One patty. One duty, too. To lead. And he's a nice guy. He has a fun voice, and I like the sharpness of the cheese itself sticking out. Those are some sharp corners. I don't even like the taste of burgers, to be frank, but I love Mayor McCheese and respect him as a person, and it's painful how underrated and forgotten he is compared to the rest of the characters. Everyone remembers Ronald and Grimace, Birdie and Hamburglar, but rarely do you ever get someone who says, "Ah yes, Mayor McCheese." No one knows his accomplishments, his heart, his kind, selfless soul, or his need to do good. No one fucking cares. And I'm sick of seeing a good man be forgotten. He's a retired character, and for what reason? Plagiarism? The people behind the show HR Puppet stuff thought he was a ripoff? So what if he was a ripoff? Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. He took what they did and made it better. I don't even know what the fuck HR Puppet stuff is, but it doesn't matter. I know quality when I see it. I created the show Lego Adventures back in 3rd grade. I know good content. I think if I look hard enough, I'll find the Remco action figure of Mayor McCheese. I'll look everywhere. I refuse to pay for a figure if the money doesn't go to Mayor McCheese himself. He hasn't gotten back to me, so I think it's best that I just search for one. First, I searched in a McDonald's. There's a plaque on the front of the restaurant saying not to record in it, so I only filmed the outside. Trust me though, I did go in, and I couldn't find one of these figures. I then checked Burger King. Maybe they were keeping the figures away from me. No luck there. I then knew I had to check inside myself. To do this, I went for a walk. A long walk. And on this walk, I thought about my life, my parents, my friends, my job, my YouTube channel, all these things. What was my place in life? All the knowledge I've gathered from the movies I've seen, from the few books I'd read. Would I ever be a successful filmmaker? What matters is that I'm happy with what I do. But sometimes work feels like work. It's fun sometimes, but sometimes it's hard. I wonder if hard work makes a good video. I think of the relationships I've had with several people. Friendships, family members, even coworkers from several jobs. Perhaps my actions have shaped other people's outlook on life. Perhaps I'm just another person they came across. The friends I had in school that I don't talk to anymore, I wonder if they ever think about me. And if they do, I wonder if they're happy thoughts. The family I'm not close to, why don't we know each other well? I should just be happy with what I have. I've got friends. I've got a creative outlet. Sometimes my mind just gets in moods. My running thoughts were interrupted by a familiar figure in the distance. A lovable and kind-hearted figure made up of several shapes. Could it be? My dreams were shattered when I realized it was not a Remco figure of Mayor McCheese, but rather a figure of Officer Big Mac instead. Had my whole journey been for nothing?